It's too late for our son, Jules, but there are plenty of other children around the world that we still need to help. We've come here to fight for change.
In the city that never sleeps, a British mum who will never rest. Ellen Room has travelled to New York from Gloucestershire. 3 years ago, she found her son Jules dead at the family home. A coroner said he took his own life. And Ellen believes he might have been influenced by something he saw online.
The whole world is talking about social media problems and the issues with children online, and it's proving that this is a massive issue globally.
What is it like to be here?
Kind of surreal, really. We're the other side of the world, but this is a global problem.
This city is a crazy city. There is media everywhere you look. I guess that gives it particular resonance for your campaign.
Well, completely. You know, I was watching the news earlier in the US, and it's all about social media. Everybody is talking about it. And we've got to change things. We've got to come together and make a difference.
I know wherever you go, it's Jules that you're doing this for.
But it's Jules and all the other children that we can help. But, you know, it started off with just my mission about Jules, but became a bigger picture. There's other children in the US, the UK, all over the world that are being lost to social media. And so it's for all of those children and all the ones we haven't lost yet that we can hopefully save.
Anyway, see you, Monty. Goodbye.
This doorbell video of Jules saying goodbye to friends was taken just before he died. And for the last 3 years, his mum and dad have had just one question. Why?
He had a great sense of humour, very loving, very kind, incredibly polite. Just a normal, lovely boy who, not one moment in our life did we ever think we'd be in this position. You know, he wasn't depressed, as far as anybody knows. There was nothing that gave us any indication that there was a problem.
He came across to he loved life, he loved his friends, he loved spending time with them. Was, as you said, you know, polite and courteous enough to spend some time with his parents now and again, but really enjoyed and cherished his friendship group.
When you're in a place like this and you're seeing loads of young people out and about, sometimes on their phones, what are you thinking about after everything you've been through?
I almost want to tell parents, you don't know what your children are looking at. You know, this isn't for our children because it's too late, but for them to have that conversation with their children about what are they looking at, what are they seeing.
What do you suspect happened?
Well, I don't know if it's social media, but I think as parents we should have the right to be able to see it.
Last year, Ellen spoke out for the first time on the BBC Breakfast sofa. That's when she met other parents who believe the internet played a role in their children's deaths. And the bonds they formed that day have led to close friendships.
We all know why we're here.
Yeah.
You know, our stories are different, but for a similar purpose that we've pulled together to do this together.
And now some of them have come to New York together to confront social media companies and to widen their campaign for online safety.
No one gets it. I've got closest friends that I've known since the age of 11, 12. They just don't understand. They don't know what to say.
Lisa and her husband Mark lost their 13-year-old son Isaac. A coroner recorded a verdict of misadventure. His parents believe he was taking part in an online challenge.
We are all together like the really strong tree, but we've also got our own little branches, so we're all doing our own little campaigns. But when we all come back together again, we're really, really strong and get that voice together. And we just want government, we want, you know, tech companies to understand that we are getting stronger, our voices are getting stronger, we're not going to go away.
We're not asking for the moon, we don't think. We're just saying, can you help us, help parents deal with this new phenomenon of the internet, which no one knows how it really works, no one knows how to control it. All we're asking for is, can you just please help us protect our children?
You've not wanted to do
I've not
this
been
with
able
us
to.
before?
I'll be honest, I've not been able to. It's been too painful.
And being here with all these families, does that help give you the strength to speak to us today?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Realise, oh yeah, I feel that. I went through that. I went for that anger. I went through that. Very similar, just to realise, yeah, actually, yeah, I'm here to think, yeah, I'm not alone. And neither are you. We are here, hopefully we can combat and save some other children's lives.
Maya Walsh was 13 when she died, and the inquest into her death is set to look into her social media use.
I feel as though we're getting recognition for what's happened to our children, because there is something in it. It's not just desperate parents clutching at straws, trying to figure out answers. We're slowly revealing what's happened to our children, and this is part of that movement. And I'm proud to support my fellow unfortunate parents, and I'm very, very grateful for them to support me too.
14-year-old Breck was murdered in Essex after being groomed online. His mum Lauren has returned to America this week, the country where she was born. If there was one thing you would like to see change to make the internet safer for children around the world, what would it be?
I would love to see age restrictions. For me, I think children need their childhood longer. They're being exposed to so much adult content and adult relationships too soon, too young, and you're only a child once.
Social media companies have told us they are making changes, blocking and deleting harmful content, limiting access for children. But these parents think that is only the start. Last night, Ellen and Lisa met with some grieving American families, and over the next couple of days they will join forces here to protest against the tech industry and to campaign for a safer online world.
I just want the right to see social media to give us possible answers.
When you're here with all these other families, British families, American families, do you feel like you're being listened to? Do you feel like you're getting somewhere?
I think so.
Some people may see this as an end result. I think this is the beginning. You know, everything has to change in terms of a view of safety online for children across the world.
Social media is this ongoing battle of we need to change things, we need to do things. Well, do it now. Stop talking about it and start doing it now.